It's the first. NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double-team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Tackle made by Thomas Davis.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Watson off to Thomas on the left side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
3rd and 2, Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
36, 19. You ain't got nothing. Check safety, check safety. 54. 52. Check 3.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Credit the tackle to Brandon Mebane.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
And the Texans first down.
Where's that? 19. Back. I got you, baby. I got you.
They go back to the ground now with Miller. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Watson. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Melvin Gordon, the two-time Pro Bowler. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
Allen has it, left side. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I'm going to go load it. Load it. 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Hey, Delta. White, 85.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Benardrick McKinney coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
To take over here. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
31.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To throw is Watson. Caught left side, Hopkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the 1st quarter, as that's a 1st down. It's a pickup of 5, brings up 2nd down.
Complete to Will Fuller.
Yeah, baby.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Final 30 seconds of this 1st quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Open, that's Kiki QT complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. Watson now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10, it's 1st down. And this is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Get away. This is taken at his 4. And some room to work. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Back now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chargers here with a football. A reminder, coming up later tonight, a lot of buzz about this game. The Browns, they've been doing some travel. Back-to-back primetime games for them. Monday night they were in New York. Now the Browns head to Los Angeles to take on the NFC champs, Browns and Rams. An 8:20 kickoff Eastern time, 5:20 in California. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a first down.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Throwing, Rivers. And right side, Henry's got it. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
All day, dog.
Here's Rivers. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
And now out comes Houston. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Watson on 1st down. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now Gordon on 1st down. Room here to run. There goes Melvin Gordon. Touchdown, L.A. Melvin Gordon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. From the 31, Watson.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
The Texans on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Short throw pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And now out comes Houston. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Now this throw caught left side. A gain of 32 that time.
Let's go.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain.
31.
On first down, it's Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. On first down, it's Miller. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Get ready.
All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up second down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans have retaken the lead. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now out on on the field. Here comes Los Angeles. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's a sack for Mitch Unrein.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A game there of 30 big ones. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Rivers sets up the screen to Gordon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. The Texans here on third down, putting an extra defender in the secondary.
Hey, Delta! Hey, go orange. Orange.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Open man, it's Allen. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Get 180! Red Delta! 380!
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Shift! Keep it skinny.
Hey, 4-1's Mike, 4-1's Mike. Wild Bill.
Load it.
41. All day. 41 Mike.
Watch the slant. 12. Slant.
Rivers on first down. That is caught at the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Buffalo one.
They'll throw again. Rivers to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Rivers pass intended for Mike Williams. Incomplete. Now second and goal from the 7.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
Watch tight end. Out.
12.
Stand up there. Shift. Watch the slant.
Rivers again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time, but now it's third and goal.
Let's hear it, Texans fans, because it's third down.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Badgley able to punch this one through. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to our EA studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
We got to step it up. Check 99. Check 99.
They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Gordon. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
41's the mic. 41's the mic. Check 41. We don't want that.
Wait.
Hey, 41's mic.
On third down, Rivers. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And the quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Rivers. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Hey, that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield. Other blockers out in front completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. Again, it's Rivers. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Make it now 3 tackles for a loss in this game, 1 for each quarter.
And for a guy who played defense in college, I can just tell you that he's feeling very satisfied right now by what he's doing. But he's elated because he knows what he's doing is helping his team win the game right now. Making some big-time plays, getting into the offense's backfield and spilling everything.
They've needed his leg. This last one gives him the lead.
It's been a back-and-forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense, guys, need you to make this stand up because we got the momentum going in the right direction, but we need you to make sure we carry it home.
At their own 25-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, but it'll be second down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Houston.
30 seconds. 19.
On first down, Watson over the middle. It's Thomas. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Now Watson's throw is taken in by QT. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Watson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Again, it's Watson. Over the middle, that's caught by QT. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this.
Set. 19.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Texans have once again taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 21. To throw is Rivers. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Mike 5-5. Mike to
Ground.
And let's pin A. Orbit. Check. 55.
Q.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rivers. Open man is Cantrell. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Chargers on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Now Rivers under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 43. Here's Watson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. He was looking for his running back, Charkandrick West, but it's going to be 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again is Watson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Watson, option left. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The former number 3 pick. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
3rd and long. It's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Phillip Rivers, no stranger to 4th quarter comebacks. He's led the Chargers back to victory 26 times coming into this year, but work to do here if he wants to add another notch to the belt. He'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Now Rivers. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 16 yards, a 1st down. Rivers now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st down. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there. And in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Load it. Load it.
41's the mic. 41's the mic.
Hey, hey, hey. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Cluster, cluster, cluster.
Check 50, check 50.
Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Throwing Rivers. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
That's it, baby.
Ready.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Rivers hands off to Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
390, block 15. I got you.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
180, 380.
Check 41. You can't block me. You can't block me.
They'll run on first down. It's Gordon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Set, 180.
Right there in the middle. 55. Too little, got that. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Set, 380, round 80. Hey, 79, 79. Kill.
Back to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. The Chargers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Back to throw. Throw to the right here to Gordon. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up the 4th down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, check 24.
Hey, Delta!
Check 31. Check 31.
Hey, 79! 79!
Out.
Greystone, Travis.
Now Rivers on 4th down. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Down to a knee here as the Texans look to let the clock roll. So Houston going to come